management. I've been seeing a lot of things saying that these guys have like a false teaching that they're not really teaching good tactics or whatever, but some of the tactics I've seen were pretty good. We're going to go over it though, and we're going to let everybody be the judge of this. So some of these videos I have seen, so it's crazy. But we're going to start off with the keychain self-defense. Oh, here we go into this one.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. We're going to share with you how you can use this keychain that we sell.
First off, that's a little more than a keychain, right? That could be a lot of things. Okay.
To defend your life in a very simple way. So, in the event they grab you, you can take the point of it right here to the bones of the hand. Very painful.
Oh, look, he's digging that into his hand.
You can take the point of it and go here to the arm. Very painful.
Okay, well, first off, you know how like much practice you would have to do to actually achieve that? There would be a lot of practice, and if there is an aggressor coming at you ready to grab you, and you just so happen to have that keychain, then sure, maybe it'll work out in your favor. But I feel like at that point you can just take it and use it as like not like as a knife, but it not being a knife, and you just poke the guy with it. I feel like with force, and I feel like that would be probably a little bit more effective.
Side here on the hand as well. Very painful.
Show that one.
Well, she wants this
right here. Very painful.
Who? Go back. Oh my gosh! Look at his hand.
Go here to the arm.
Look at his hand.
You can also use the blunt side here on the hand as well. It's very painful.
Show that one again.
Right here.
Look, like that guy's putting actual pressure into his hand. So if this guy has that high of a pain tolerance getting shoved into his hand, just imagine doing it to a real person. They could probably handle that pain too.
Very painful.
Oh my goodness.
If the person's walking in your space, you can actually take the front of it, go right here to the chest, back them off, use the point or the blunt side. Take your hand here and press it right on the nose.
That guy's just like,
bear hug,
what do I do?
You can actually take it. You don't have to use the point. You can actually use the side of it. Go right here at the top.
Oh, he kind of backed away at that point. I don't blame him though. I do not blame him for this.
Grab you, bear hug.
This guy right here,
you can actually take
he's going to be putting pressure on his hand. And that guy, he just willingly backed up at that point. I'm sorry too. If you like messed up my hand that way, like already this far into the video, I'd be like that guy too. Would be like, all right, I'm just going to dip. And just like, oh, you want me to go this way? I'll go that way. Oh my goodness.
Very painful. If the person's walking in your space, you can actually take the front of it, go right into the chest.
And at that point, like whenever you get to this,
right here,
like after all this,
very painful.
And you get to this part,
if the person's walking in your space,
at this point, this guy is no longer the aggressor. At this point, he's standing off to the side. Like he's just standing off to the side. And this guy at this point, that would be like, this guy's just a bystander just standing on the side. And this guy comes up and he's going to be like taking his little keychain and like shoving it into this guy's chest. At no point would your aggressor just be willingly standing next to you. But oh my goodness, 30 million people seen this? Okay, so it has 1.6 million likes and 43 Okay, 1.6 million people found this effective. They're like, hey man, this is great. Oh my gosh, let's read the comments. My mom has a weapon like that in her nightstand, probably to feel safe when she sleeps. Most likely. Oh my goodness, very painful. Proceeds to demonstrate on his friend. That's what I'm saying. Like, this looks extremely painful, and he's just going for it. Oh my goodness. Detroit threat management. Okay. And then, he has two of these. This is his first one. He's gonna... If you're ever in a situation where the aggressor has their firearm or pistol touching your chest, for whatever reason they're that close to you, this is what you would do, right? Makes sense to me.
I'm going to share with you right now what to do if a striker-fired weapon is pinning against your chest, against the wall, and a criminal is holding you at bay. And the reason why they're doing this is because this is how they search you for weapons, how they're going to take things from you, also how they're going to harm you physically, keep you from running or pulling out a weapon, is by getting close and pinning you to a wall or to a car. In this case, it's striker fire, so there's no hammer in the back. So the first thing we're going to do, since we can't move out of the way, we can't move offline, and if I were to try to move this, as soon as he saw my hand move,
so right there he just got shot. So he's just saying, like, if you try to take the gun and push it this way, the aggressor, if they're out to kill, if they got the thrill to kill, then yeah, they would shoot you in that situation.
So we have to
Show
make
us what
this
to
weapon
do,
not fire.
threat
To give you an
management.
example, the human reaction time. When he sees me move, he's going to fire.
Dead. No. No, I heard a click. He just got shot. He just got shot.
Reason why it didn't move, the slide didn't slide, is because I inhibited it by pushing it to the rear. From there, what we do is push the
So
barrel back.
his idea of a gun for, okay, so first off, the chances of being in that situation with the aggressor actually having their gun touching your chest, that would be like slim to none. I could see an aggressor being behind you with the pistol touching your shoulder blades, like in between your shoulder blades. That would be a more likely scenario than them being in front of you and touching your chest with it. Oh my goodness.
The aggressor, and now you have the weapon.
You guys don't realize how hard that is. Hold up, somewhere around here. All right, I'm just gonna use this one next to me. So this is a real firearm. I'm gonna take the clip out, and then I'm gonna take the safety off, and I'm gonna let you guys know that. Yes. All right, so look in there. We can all double check that there is no fire or no ammo or bullets inside of this firearm. Gonna double check again. Okay, so there you go. Now we all know that this is not loaded. Okay, so what he's saying is this being against your chest, like, oh my goodness. Okay, so right here, to pull this back, that takes force. Like the amount of force that somebody would have to pull that back and pick it up and rotate it back towards the aggressor, you're gonna get shot. You're gonna get shot. Oh my goodness. And this guy's out here like saying like, oh my goodness, 98 million people seen this. 4.6 million people thought that this is a great example. Like, oh my goodness, if I ever had an aggressor put a pistol to my chest or whatever, like, this is what I would do. This is hands down, like, good job. Like, this is what I would do for myself. It said that people don't even realize in one measly year of your life, you could actually master this technique. Self-defense is repetition. Yeah, if you were to put all of your time and effort into practicing this and like practicing it, as a person, you guys should be practicing stuff similar to this, maybe not this, then yeah, I would like to test his I would like to test him personally on his tactics. He responded to that. We're open 2344 withdrawal. Okay, Fertile, Michigan. Demo class is free. We can demo any tactic you're curious about. Oh, he's putting his money where his mouth is. Wait, hold up. We're gonna look this up. This guy is like serious? Oh my goodness. Is this their website? What's Vipers? Wait, yeah, so okay. Detroit Dust. That's their logo. Oh my goodness. This is their website. No. Are they teaching that little girl that tactic? They're teaching that little girl that this tactic to like pull that back if it's against your chest. No way that they're teaching that to a little girl. What little girl would have, I mean, not that they wouldn't have the strength to do that, but little girl, what child, I guess you could say, would have that to where they can like take it, pull it back, and put it back towards the aggressor? Like, at that point, I feel like at that point, if the gun's touching your chest, there's no way really out of it. You're going to get shot if they really want to kill you. There's not really a way out of that. But like, oh my goodness. I guess try it. If you guys are ever in that situation, try that and tell me if you live. If you live, you'll get to tell me the story and them the story. What is this, Vice? Vice did a video on these people. Fox 2 Detroit. Oh my gosh. So many people like watched, like follow this guy. Oh my God, where's his free classes? Contact us. They're in Ferndale, Michigan. Okay, how far? Because their name is Detroit Threat Management. How far is Ferndale from Detroit? Okay, so Ferndale. Oh my gosh, what am I typing in? Ferndale to Detroit. Okay, so that's only a 17-minute drive, I guess. I guess technically, yeah, like maybe they're originated out of Detroit, so I guess that would be okay to put that in there. I lived in Taylor, Michigan to Detroit. Okay, Taylor, Michigan to Detroit. 20 minutes. Okay. As a little boy, me being a little boy, I grew up in Taylor, Michigan whenever I was like younger, like a little boy younger. So I lived about 20 minutes from Detroit. 17 minutes. Okay, so that's not, so Ferndale's not too far where I grew up. Interesting. Huh. Wow. Okay, so where's their, oh my gosh, here it is. Book your free demo class today. They're not kidding. Like, you can like test this guy. Like, he's like saying, these are my tactics. Oh my goodness, that's good on him, I guess. This is actually a good skill to learn, even if you're not a police officer. Thanks for the support. Most people kill in this position are just regular men and women and children, not police. Good thing to point that out there, that yeah, most people, if their aggressor is touching them with a gun, yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna die. That's crazy. But hold up, there was another one. We're gonna watch the multiple attack ones. Wow. Knife disarms and everything? Okay. I thought this one was crazy. I was actually in this situation in real life. Like me, I was in this situation in real life. We're going to see what
Detroit Urban Survival Training.
Detroit Threat Management would tell me to do in this situation.
Share with you what to do if you're surrounded by a group of men and they attack you. So if they come at you, what you don't want to do is try to stay in the middle like in a martial arts karate movie, moving in a circle, trying to block, trying to hit. That's not going to work.
Okay, so you're surrounded by like 10 dudes, and they were all just like kind of pushy with him. Yeah, like, we'll see.
Trying to hit. That's not going to work.
See, they're all just like kind of pushing him a little bit. No, if you're actually surrounded by guys like that, like they're going to be punching you, probably, most likely, for whatever reason they're mad at you and chasing you. No, like that's like 20 dude. That's like 10 dudes punching you in the head all at the same time. And so in that situation,
try to grab and then try to attack you, and you try to back up.
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen. As you try to back up, you're going to get swarmed.
Okay, so real life example would be he just got punched 20 different times from 10 dudes all at once.
What you should do is this.
Okay.
And as you can see, when you move in a circle around the crowd, you're able to attack each attacker individually.
Okay, so he's not wrong. Okay, I can see where people are coming from. Like, his tactics could be a little off. He's not wrong. If you're in that situation, you always want to be moving. Like, don't stop moving. But if you can, run away. But, like, don't stop moving. But, oh my goodness. So his idea is to just run around him. But sure, but I want to see him, like, you have to attack too. Yeah, sure. You can't just, like, move around and expect to be out of that situation. Because, see here, look.
As you try to back up, you're going to get swarmed and you're still going to be dominated and you're going to lose. What you should do is this.
So that's... Okay. So this guy gets him. This guy gets him. This guy gets him, and this guy gets him again.
And as you can see,
so he just got, like, with him moving, he would have gotten attacked by 4 different guys even while moving, like what he just did. So yeah, you got to be swinging and you got to be like attacking them while you're moving too, because they're still going to be trying to attack you even though you're moving. It's not because you're moving they're going to stop. 46,000 likes, 2.6 dislikes. Okay. The goal should be to identify an exit escape option and move in their circle in a direction to get out. Never ideal to fight more than one person. If you don't have to, that would be correct. Yeah, avoid that. Oh my goodness. Love the videos. I appreciate the time and effort for your whole team to put into these videos. Thank you. What did he say to that? Glad you like them. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. How did I know this in 10th grade way back in the day? LOL. I had to go against 3 guys, and if it was a steer spar. So to spark whenever I was supposed to fight 2 guys ended up being 3. How I won was getting the slowest guy to fall first and having the second strongest in front of the strongest to maintain stamina as they drained theirs in the video. Good video, man. It really works. Thanks. So this guy is claiming that he's been in that situation too. I would go about that way differently than that guy did. This guy says take out the slowest guy to fall first. I would probably save the slowest guy for last, because if you have 10 people attacking you, you're gonna want the fastest guy first, because he's the one who's gonna get you first. So you're gonna get the fastest guy to get away from you first, not the slowest guy. Have the second strongest in front. I don't know how you're gonna line that stuff up for yourself, but you don't know who is the strongest or not in that situation. They're probably complete strangers. You don't know who the strongest guy is. In fact, if they're wearing jackets like this, or just hoodies or jackets, you don't know who's the strongest one or not until they start attacking you. And then through you fighting them, like when you start fighting them, you'll quickly find out who the strongest one is. So like you can't just like eyeball them and just assume like, oh, this guy's the strongest. Oh man. But I'll take his word on it, because he's apparently been through that too. Okay, so Vice. Oh, here's the Vice video. Okay, so yeah, Vice did do a video on him. So yeah, like their website was correct. Like Vice did do a video on this. All right, well, we're not going to watch the Vice one. Oh my goodness. What's this? All right, here's the newest one. So I don't know if this is like an updated version of his, but this is like the gun to the chest again.
So they can save your life. We hope you never need.
Man, he has a lot of guns in the background. Like they have orange tips, but that's a lot of practice guns.
He's pulling the trigger. It's not firing. But if we backed up, it's firing. If we push it in, it can't fire. That's because it disengages the trigger when the slide is pushed back even a small amount. That can save your life. In this situation...
Yeah, but that's not how real guns work, man. That's not how real guns work.
The hammer, you would block the hammer,
that's a toy gun. Obviously, for a toy gun, that might work. What is all this on the screen? Get off the screen.
He tries to pull the trigger. It disengages because it's in your body.
No. Okay. So what he's saying is, if the pistol is against your chest... He's recommending that if the pistol is up against your chest, instead of abandoning every tactic that he showed in the original video, he's saying abandon all that and just push your chest into it. Well, let me tell you that's the back of this. That's not how real guns work. So, again, it's still not loaded, so you guys know. And then I'll check it. This gun's not loaded. Always check it before you go to demonstrate this. You don't want to get hurt. But my hand represents your chest, or a chest. This is a pistol. I can do this because we just checked again. It's not loaded, so I can do this. So this is your chest. He's saying that if this pistol is up against your chest, that instead of do whatever it is you're going to do, that you want to push your chest into the pistol. Well, I'm sorry, even if you push your chest into the pistol, when you pull the trigger, this is still going to go back. No matter how far your chest is into the pistol, this is going to go back and you're going to get shot. Maybe for a toy pistol, it might prevent you from pulling the trigger, but no, if your chest is against it and someone's putting force, that's not going to stop this. That's not going to stop the round from going through. You pull that trigger, this is going to go back, and that round's going to go into your chest. Don't do 33,000 people thought that it was a good idea that if a pistol was up against your chest, to just push your chest up against the pistol. No, it's still gonna go off, dummy. No, why would you do that? Oh man, this is totally legit, but it takes massive balls to commit by pulling a loaded gun towards you. Clever crap though. I'm starting to be impressed. So he wasn't impressed before, but he's starting to be impressed. My gosh, yeah, like it would take, I mean, if you're in that situation, chances are if they really want to kill you, you're gonna die. Like even pushing your chest up against a pistol or even doing the other tactics, like you're gonna get shot if they want to shoot you. You're probably going to die getting shot in the chest. Oh my goodness, yeah, of course it would take massive balls. I feel like the other tactics he had was a little bit more insane, or not insane, but like a little bit more realistic on what you would do than this. This is like completely wrong. You put that up against your chest. Oh my gosh. I doubt I'll remember all these in the heat of the moment, but thanks for making people safer. I hope I won't need this as well. He said, thanks for the support. Okay. So I doubt I'll need these. Yeah, for real. In the heat of the moment, the chest being, okay. So checking the pistol again. All right. Still clear. Check it every time you pick it up. So I'm the aggressor now. So with me being the aggressor, you know, I'm pointing the gun at the person. I'm not going to put the pistol up against their chest. If it was me, I wouldn't. I would have my distance. I would have distance in between me and the person that I am trying to attack. So you point the gun at them from a distance, and then what do you do then? What are the chances of it being up against your chest? Like, you know, they would have their distance from you. Oh, man. And at that case, what do you do? Oh, man. But I can see some of his tactics like aren't bad, because I've seen some of his newer ones, and it seems like he's getting the idea that some things are better than others. Oh, man. Okay, so how to defend against a knife attack. So one thing I want to say is, like, I'm somebody who is actually trained with knives, and if someone's coming at you with a knife, run. You know, like the best defense against someone with a knife is to just run. Okay? Because you don't know if the aggressor knows what they're doing or not with a knife, where I was actually trained with knives. Like, I actually know what to do with a knife and how to disarm a knife and how to do all that. So you're going to get cut up. Like, if you don't know what you're doing and you're trying to attack them and they do know what they're doing, then you're just going to completely get cut up if you don't know what you're doing and they do. So be aware of that. You don't know what they know. Okay.
Training, I want to share with you what you can do. A person is trying to push you back and stab you. This is a common technique.
I think you should pull out your keychain in this situation.
You're going to use your shoulder here.
No. What? What did he just... He took his elbow.
Training, I want to share with you what you can do. A person is trying to push you back and stab you. This is a common technique. When the hand comes out,
okay, right here, he has his hand on this guy right here. He has his hand on him. A guy right here, you would have to be so quick. You would have to practice on something like this. Because obviously you grabbed his hand right here. His knife is drawn back. He can stab you. Like right there, boom, he just got stabbed.
Your shoulder here.
And then he hit him with his elbow. He hit him with his elbow on, where did he, oh my gosh, that backed up all the way.
Training, I want to share with you what you can do. A person is trying to push you back and stab you. This is a common technique.
And then he hits him with the elbow right there. Yeah, okay, of course. You know what? Even if they didn't have a knife, that would be effective. If someone didn't have a knife, then yeah. Like, if they were just, like, fist fighting and they were trying to come at you, then, like, yeah, that would be pretty effective right there. But the person did have a knife, and I'm sorry, the way you went about that, with them having a knife, he had many opportunities to stab you. So you would have to adapt many things that you've been practicing and training for in a situation like a knife fight. You would have to do many things. Not just, oh, man, this is perfect. Okay. Dang, you threw his ass. I think he was really hurt. He really is. He seems to really be hurting these people when he does this. Man, thank you for making these videos. Keep up the good work. I'm sure you have saved lives and will continue to do so. Thank you. We will. I love watching these. Yeah, I mean, regardless on if they're good or not, I guess, you know, the entertainment is there. Oh my gosh. We're going to look up more of, like, their websites. I can't believe that. I'm not going to get over the fact that the way that he would teach little kids is to draw back on the pistol. I can't believe that. What? Oh, man. That's a dead child. Okay. Vipers. So this is called Vipers, but clearly he's right there. So I guess they have another name called Vipers too, and this is like their other class. Oh, okay. So this one isn't as interesting as the other one. Where are their images? Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. This is like a militia. Like, this is a militia at this point. There's so many of them. Like, can, like, people actually call this people? Like, can you actually call them for assistance and help? That's a question for you guys. If you guys are in a situation or like in a dirty situation, would you actually call these people over the police? Like, imagine like someone breaks into your house and like you don't call the police, you just call the Detroit threat management team and they come up all tactically and everything to save you in a situation. What is this, Vipers? What? They have boats? They have boats? My gosh, you're protecting you on the water too. What? No. Yeah, no, they have boats. Oh my. What is this? Threat management specialist? They have their own vehicles? Hummers? What? They have their own vehicles. I can't make this up. They have their own vehicles too. They're gonna show up on a scene. They're gonna tactical the person's. Oh my goodness. Like, this is like legit. This is a huge militia that whatever they're doing, they're starting like a huge militia. Wow.
Survival training, aka
Wait,
dust.
did he find a different website?
As in like
different website from me?
Balls are dusty.
Playing cop in Detroit
Yeah,
for
the
$1
company's
a
ran by
minute.
this really
Oh, wait a minute. Does
sweet-looking
their
Austin
website
Powers.
have prices? Did I miss something? Does store contact us? Oh. Yeah, they're in Ferndale, Michigan. Wow, it even has a little spot on Google Maps if you really wanted to contact them.
Which also translates to
Encourage anyone to resist a criminal. If you'd like to comply with the criminal's desires, if you want to do what they tell you, if you want to take a chance on complying and dying, that is your choice. But for those of you who choose to resist, here is an intelligent option. Even if it was on the trigger, when I go here, not only is the finger trapped and the actual trigger actually pushed forward, but the finger's actually in pain, pushed up against the trigger guard. 1, it's frozen. 2, your second step is to pull the wrist in, which actually locks the wrist.
Oh man, in that situation, you could be the one that pulls the trigger. Your aggressor doesn't even have to pull the trigger at that point. You could do it for him at that point. What?
From here, you have control of the weapon. You can lean forward, lock him down.
Oh my gosh. I would recommend everybody learn a little bit of jiu-jitsu.
don't slap any traps. Unless perhaps you want to collapse. It turns out
Oh
these
my gosh, they have their own bit. You have AR-15s in this. This guy has a scope on his AR-15. He don't do the red dot sight. He's gonna get you from far away with that. All right.
sea lions were featured on everyone's favorite channel, not BuzzFeed, but Vice, and we're gonna watch the shit out of it.
I seen a
Think it'd be
boat.
tactical if
Maybe
you
their
collapsed
boats in
either.
their shot.
The shit out of it.
They got motorcycles too. You ain't gonna outrun them, man. If you're like, man, I feel like instead of calling the cops, call the Detroit Threat Management. They're gonna come at you with motorcycles if you try to get away. Oh my gosh, they're gonna hunt you down.
This custom boat allows us to get into shallow water.
Yeah, that's a different
it's also
boat.
very fun. It jumps over waves.
That's a different
and, people
boat.
enjoy riding in it.
You gotta have a fun boat.
I
You gotta
mean-
catch those tactical fish. And really nothing catches tactical fish quite like today's sponsor, Gary's Fishing Poles.
Brown, an ex-Army paratrooper, began teaching his own brand of self-defense in the early 90s. He started his own security company in 2000.
What are they even doing? Are they scaffolding? Did Dale just like Tom Sawyer a bunch of dudes into manual labor in his garage? You got a bright future, Viper A17. Tell you what, mop up these leaves and then come meet me in my office as soon as Viper A17 finishes assembling my desk.
For our clients, if you set up security service with us, we'll respond to your home.
What?
10 minutes, $10. So when we respond to your home, it's a $10
Do they
charge.
do they
The
patrol?
first 10 minutes. Every minute after that is $1 a minute.
So what? So the first 10 minutes, that's $10. Anything
That's a
after
good
that,
point. Yeah, he was like, for the first 10 minutes, it's $10. And then every minute after that is $1. So the entire time, it's $1 a minute. So, okay, so are they bringing more than what a cop would? Because you call the police for assistance, that's free. You don't got to pay for that. So if someone breaks into your house or you're in a threatful situation and you call the police for assistance, there's no money out of your pocket to call the police for assistance if someone breaking into your house or if anything like that happens. But you call the Detroit Threat Management and it's $1 a minute. Pretty much, like, yeah, it's $1 a minute for their assistance compared to having a police officer for free and having a free assistance from a police officer. They're $1 a minute. So what more would they offer for $1 a minute compared to a free police officer?
Is $1 a minute. So it's $1 a minute.
Oh,
what the fuck
man.
is happening?
You
right
can't
now?
make this stuff up. But that's cool.
byproduct
They
of
have
your
their own little
purpose
like this
is
is
that
a
people
big
prosper.
group.
And
Like
then we
this
charge
group
them a
is
bunch of money
big.
so we can have things.
What the fuck
We're
did
gonna
he
check
just
out
say?
this guy's like official. So here's his official channel, and then of course 30 million views. His keychain self-defense. They got to sell that. Is the main thing on his page. And what's his videos? 5 hours ago, 11 hours ago, 14 hours ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Oh my gosh, he's spitting out these videos, man. He's spitting them out fast. Yeah, that's the one we just watched. Active shooter disarm. Okay, wait, hold up. I haven't seen this one.
Detroit urban survival training.
That's
Shows you
effective.
what you
That can
do.
be effective. Do it twice as fast. But yeah, because he kind of like hesitated there a little bit. But yeah, right here. Grab the gun and maybe instantly throw him back with it. Instantly throw him back with your hand and maybe get your foot in there too. I'm not making that up. I'm not making that up. Here. Right here. See how he pushes him back right here with his hand? I would use my leg, I would put my leg behind his leg and have my leg assist me push him down to the back. And that would be simultaneously at the same time. The same time I grabbed a shotgun, my foot's behind his leg and my hand and my foot are simultaneously throwing him backwards. That can be effective. He can do it a little bit better than what he did, but that's not false. That's a good tactic.
Detroit urban survival training. I'm going to share with you what you can do to help yourself and others survive.
Did he hurt him
when faced
too?
with an active
No,
shooter.
maybe not. Here,
In
have
this
the gun
situation,
back, aggressor.
He was going to shoot as soon as he sees me move. The reason why he can't is because I'm going to cut under the line of sight, push down. If there's a shot, it's down at the ground. Take your finger here under the nose or in the eye. If it's
Get
serious,
your
you need to
foot
stop
behind
the person
his leg.
using the highest level of
Do that.
threat management. Pulling her
No,
eye down.
stop. Get your foot behind his leg when you do that. I will not. That's the only complaint I have. I feel like this is a good tactic. He actually taught us something good here. But to add to it, to make it effective, is get your foot behind his leg. Do that. Oh my gosh. Other than that, I have no complaints about that video. 3,000 likes. This will increase your survival stability. Well, it does more when I watch to get. Yeah, by the way, if you're going to do anything that this guy teaches you, practice. Oh my goodness. You can't just watch a 30-second YouTube video or a 36-second YouTube video and they'd be like, oh, because I watched a YouTube video, I'm just all Navy SEAL, Delta Force, Green Beret, like I'm ready to go. I just know everything. Like, no, you got to put practice behind it. Do it with a friend. Oh my gosh. Don't just like watch a video and be like, I'm down to go. If I ever come up behind an active shooter, I'm ready to go. Like, nah, because chances are, as you're planning something, it never goes to plan. Like, it doesn't matter what you're planning. If you're in like a firefight or just any situation like that, nothing ever goes to plan. So just be aware of that too when you do it. Can you do more of these videos of hand-to-hand defense? Yes, we will. Like, literally, he comes out with like 5 videos a day, man. You will get plenty of lessons. Wow, you're really teaching me some good moves. Thank you, sir. It is a good move. Make sure you put the leg behind it. Oh my gosh, I almost want to reply that. Like, yeah, do this, but put your foot behind his leg. Slowly becoming my favorite channel. Thank you for the great videos. Thanks for watching. Well, he seems like a pretty happy-go guy, though. With like everybody responding, he seems like pretty happy into it. Wow. Okay. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video off there. Maybe I'll watch the Vice video and react to that one too. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Yeah. See, I told you I'd be uploading different things. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. Take care of each other, love each other, and do something today that'll benefit you tomorrow.